Hey, good morning everyone. It is Thursday. I think it's like the 1st of June. I'll have to check my calendar later. Today is 4 days away until our rancher neighbors get back from their long vacation, and I think we've done pretty good so far. We have had some hiccups, and that's what this video is going to be about. Alright, so the good things. One, we are really fast at doing these chores now. On the first day we started taking care of the ranch, it took us 90 minutes, an hour and a half to do all the chores. The generator ran for longer than it should have and things like that because we forgot to go turn it off right at the hour mark. I don't know if you've watched the other videos regarding the rabbits. Basically had some babies that ended up dying, and then they had another baby which died again, and so that wasn't too great. But all in all, we've been slowly improving how fast we can do the chores, alright? We now have it down to 20 minutes. We can run in, start the generator, go get the milk goat in, milk Nana, both teats, feed all the animals, water all the animals, filter the milk, distribute the milk, water the plants, get the goats out, all of that, 20 minutes. Feels really good. And also, I'd like to say that just having the rhythm has really helped us kind of figure out how to start scheduling things around our place. And that was kind of weird because we just been feeling like a pinball machine back at our homestead, doing 1,000 random things and kind of almost like spinning your tires, not getting anywhere. But being over here at this ranch, it's really helped us, again, figure out how to get some sort of schedule going. And we've been kind of taking a cue from that and just going nice, slow and steady, hitting the same important things every day, and just trying to get ahead. For instance, we now have a schedule at our place too that's almost mimicking the ranch schedule. It's get up, go feed the animals, go water the animals, go feed the plants, water the plants, and then roll over here. And then we kind of take a break in the high sun and then get back to it. Now, back to the challenges. There have been a couple things which are quite annoying and we felt really bad for, but were beyond our control. Number one, we ran the generator for 4 days straight, to keep all their food and everything good. And on the 4th day, I realized that the generator wasn't connected to anything. It was connected to an extension cord. Yeah, seriously. So, and I don't even know how I figured that out. It's just something about, your brain processes things in the background or something. But I walk up, look at this old dusty cord, say, that looks exactly like the dusty cord of that giant coiled extension cord. Traced it back and yeah, unfortunately the neighbors didn't hook up their house power to the generator. They just told us to start it and run it for an hour every day. I feel bad, but all of her food was not lost, alright? She happens to have a really good old chest freezer. When we popped it open, only the top 6 inches of like 3 feet deep were even defrosted. I mean, everything was really, really cold, but some of it was defrosted. Not sure how much you know about health and everything like that regarding food safety, but you are never supposed to thaw, freeze, thaw, freeze, thaw, freeze any sort of product, really. Well, meat especially. So what I did is took a giant red Sharpie, busted open the freezer, checked everything that was not frozen, wrote a big X on it. We're going to write a small note on the freezer and talk to her about what happened so she has no chance to consume that food, alright? Now, after that though, everything got frozen solid again, and we're back on top of that, so the rest of the food should be just fine. It was frozen solid and never got to a dangerous temperature to be thawed. The other challenges we've had, I believe, is the milk goat Nana, alright? Something happened where she was running around, and maybe she got in a fight with another goat, or maybe her teat got caught on something, but it had a big open wound on it. And that was here when the neighbors were still around and they were aware of it, but it seems like it keeps on being opened, okay? And I don't know if you've ever had like a really bad wound, but imagine like a wound on your hand, or you know, somewhere like a moving joint, you know, and you have to keep on moving it, it's not going to heal very quickly, right? Especially since it was right on her teat, and we have to milk her every day, twice. So that's been kind of a challenge. It's basically our hand is covered in a little bit of blood every time we do it. We've been monitoring it very closely, however, and it is improving and going down greatly. Now it's just like a small scab that kind of reopens every once in a while, as before it was like a big wound. And so that was kind of scary for us because there's only one milk goat and she's been around a while, and we definitely don't want her to get any sort of infection or have any problems because of us handling her. We were taught how to basically cradle the teat so that the wound was in the inner palm of our hand, basically. So we would cradle it, instead of our fingers grabbing the wound would be right here in the palm, so it experiences the least movement. And I think that has helped a lot in her recovery. Trying to think of any other challenges we've had. Cleaning the litter box is always a challenge for me because I want to puke every time I do it, but honestly, that ain't really a challenge. More of a personal problem, right? That's why I like outdoor cats. 100% outdoor cat person. Yeah, that's it, you know? Oh wait, no, right here. One more. The other challenge is this big black tank right here. It was supposed to be, in the other video I showed you that they had kind of like a leak here. Let me get up here real close so you can see. There's a leak right here. You can see it dripping slightly, maybe. Okay, and it was filling this water trough. That was supposed to be the cat's drinking water. We came here one day and it was bone dry. So they just happened to forget to fill it, I guess. You know, there's a lot of things to wrap up when you're going on vacation for the first time in a decade, so I think this is kind of an afterthought, especially since most of the cats take care of themselves. So it was empty, and we basically had to start hauling water from the auto-filling trough way over that way back to here. You know, when we did it, you should have seen like all the cats came running and drinking from the trough, and it was like drained. So they were thirsty, they needed water. I don't think there's too many water sources out here available because the guardian dogs kick them out of the goat's trough, like viciously run after them, barking, scaring the crap out of them. Apparently they used to actually kill the cats if they got towards the flock, because again, they are direct guardians of the goat herd. And sorry, I keep on using flock and herd interchangeably. I know flock is wrong, it's a herd. So anyways, our solution is we got to head out and get some soil and a whole bunch of T-posts and stuff for our homestead. And we have some water left. I don't know if you can see the line on our truck there where the tote is. But we're just going to dump half of a tote into this black barrel, black giant thing, for the cat's water to make sure it's all filled up, and then the watering won't be a problem for the next 5 days. We can stop walking back and forth from the trough in the goat pen in order to water the cats. Other than that, it's been awesome. I'm really proud of ourselves to say that we've been able to knock the chore list down from an hour and a half to 20 minutes. And we were getting messages from the neighbors saying that the old man Dean, he's really worried about being on vacation. He just wants to get back to the ranch. And I said, you know, if he's worried that everything's going to hell here, don't worry about it. You know, we're on top of it. We got it. There's only been a couple hiccups, none of which I want to say we caused directly, and none of which are major. You know, like we checked the food out in the freezer that went bad, and it's, you know, maybe like 20 bucks worth of food. Most of it was 80% consumed and was just small portions that were left. And so that's good. You know, I would have hated to open it and see brand new packages of like hamburger or steaks or something like that, but that was not the case. And so I hope that helped him from afar feel a little bit more at ease. All right. Other than that, just wanted to give an update on how the chores are going over here, and hopefully this coming Sunday they'll be back in order, and then we can start doing more videos on how our homestead's coming along and basically get back to work. Everyone have a good afternoon now. Go grow some stuff. It's perfect time. Summer. Go grow it.